Imagine waking up in the middle of the night. The fire beside you is slowly dying. The last pieces of wood are turning into glowing ashes. The wind moves through the trees, carrying unfamiliar sounds from the darkness. Somewhere far away, something is moving. You cannot see it. You cannot identify it. You only know one thing. The night is dangerous. You are not inside a modern house with locked doors and security systems. You do not have electricity, a phone, or a warm, comfortable bed waiting for you. There is no emergency service you can call. Thousands of years ago, when humans closed their eyes and entered sleep, they were entering their most vulnerable state. But they were not alone. Around you are other humans, your family, your tribe, people who depend on you, and people you depend on. Their breathing surrounds you, their presence gives you comfort, their awareness gives you protection. For ancient humans, survival was never just about strength. It was about staying together. But why did humans sleep in groups? Was it simply because they were afraid of predators hiding in the darkness? Or was there a deeper reason connected to human evolution, survival, and the way our brains developed? The answer reveals something fascinating about who we are today. Long before cities covered the earth, before electricity illuminated our homes, and before humans created private bedrooms, our ancestors lived in a completely different world. They lived under open skies, inside caves, and in temporary shelters made from natural materials. Every day was a challenge. Finding food, avoiding danger, protecting children, and surviving harsh weather required constant cooperation. For ancient humans, nighttime was one of the most difficult parts of the day. During daylight, humans could see their surroundings. They could search for food, move across landscapes, and recognize possible dangers. But when the sun disappeared, everything changed. The darkness created uncertainty. A sound in the bushes could be a harmless animal or a dangerous predator. A sudden movement outside the shelter could mean nothing, or it could mean a threat was approaching. Sleep was necessary for survival because the human body needs rest to function, but sleep also created a problem. A sleeping human could not react quickly. They could not search for danger. They could not protect themselves as effectively. This is why sleeping together became one of humanity's oldest survival strategies. Imagine living 50,000 years ago. You are part of a small hunter-gatherer group moving through a changing landscape. Your tribe has found a safe place to rest for the night. A fire burns in the center of your shelter, creating warmth and pushing away some dangers. Around that fire, humans gather. Some people sleep. Others remain partially alert. Older members of the group may wake easily from unusual sounds. Adults can protect children. The presence of many people creates awareness that a single person could never achieve alone. This was not a perfect security system, but it increased survival chances. A person sleeping alone had only their own senses to depend on. A group sleeping together had many eyes, many ears, and many people ready to respond. The group itself became a form of protection. But safety from predators was only one part of the story. Another major reason humans slept close together was something simple but powerful: warmth. The ancient world was often cold. Humans did not have modern heating systems, insulated houses, electric blankets, or advanced clothing technology. Before humans controlled their environment, they had to use the resources available to them. One of those resources was each other. Sleeping close together helped conserve body heat. Families and groups could share warmth during cold nights, especially in environments where temperatures dropped significantly after sunset. For early humans, a warm shelter and the heat of another person could provide comfort and increase survival. A child sleeping close to parents was not only experiencing emotional security, it was also receiving physical protection. The human body itself became part of the survival system, but something even deeper happened. Because humans slept together for thousands of generations, sleeping was not only a physical activity, it was a social experience. Humans are one of the most social species on Earth. Our survival has always depended on cooperation, communication, and relationships. When ancient humans slept near each other, they were constantly reinforcing social bonds. A person hearing familiar voices nearby felt safer. A child feeling the presence of parents experienced security. A group sharing the same space developed stronger trust. These experiences shaped the human mind. The human brain evolved in environments where connection was necessary. Being separated from the group could mean danger. Being accepted by the group meant survival. This may help explain why humans today still seek connection. Why does a hug make many people feel calmer? Why does the presence of someone we trust make difficult moments easier? Why do many people feel uncomfortable when they are completely alone for long periods? Part of the answer may come from our ancient past. Deep inside our minds, we still carry the instincts of humans who survived by staying close. Archaeological discoveries also provide clues about how ancient humans lived. Researchers studying ancient shelters have found evidence that humans gathered in shared spaces. While we cannot know every detail of their sleeping arrangements, these discoveries suggest that early humans lived highly social lives. Modern hunter-gatherer communities studied by anthropologists also show that group living and shared sleeping spaces had existed in many human societies. These patterns help scientists understand how important cooperation was throughout human history. Humans did not survive because they were the strongest animals. They survived because they worked together. So when did humans begin sleeping separately? The answer is complicated. Human sleeping habits changed gradually as societies developed. As agriculture expanded, humans built more permanent homes. As civilizations grew, living spaces became more structured. Later, wealthier societies developed private rooms and individual sleeping areas. Technology changed the way humans interacted with their environment. Modern homes gave people protection from many dangers that once made group sleeping necessary. Today, many people sleep alone in quiet rooms behind locked doors. We have artificial lights. We have heating systems. We have comfortable mattresses. We have security systems. The dangers that surrounded our ancestors have been reduced, but our biology has not changed as quickly as our environment. The human brain that exists today was shaped by thousands of years of living in groups. Perhaps this is why humans still value closeness. Why families gather together. Why friends sit close during conversations. Why people seek comfort from others during difficult times. Modern life has changed dramatically, but the need for connection remains. A person can have a beautiful home, advanced technology, and every physical comfort, yet still feel something missing without meaningful relationships. Because for most of human history, safety did not come from walls. It came from people. The next time you sleep alone in a quiet room, remember something. For hundreds of thousands of years, humans faced the darkness together. Our ancestors sat beside fires together. They protected each other. They shared warmth. They cared for their children. They listened for danger. They survived because they understood one powerful truth. A single human was vulnerable, but humans together were capable of overcoming challenges that seemed impossible. Maybe the reason we continue searching for friendship, family, and connection is because a small part of us still remembers those ancient nights. The nights when darkness surrounded the world and the safest place to be was beside another human being.